Okay, so there's no way that I'm the only one finding the timing of this right here. Just coincidental with everything else going on. And then we have this Saturday, huge protests everywhere. These protests are going to be taking place at the same exact time that we have Mr. Golden Dawn's military parade. Oh, yeah, and I can't forget how this is also going to be his 79th birthday. The greatest birthday ever. I tell you what, the timing of these riots in LA is just impeccable. Now, from this Axios article, what to know about the counter-protest to Golden Dawn's June 14th parade, where we can see more than 100 pro-democracy advocate groups teaming up to organize with the No Kings event. For those curious about the estimated numbers, it is estimated that millions of people are going to be protesting in more than 1,500 cities across all 50 states. Oh, how lovely! What could go wrong? What I find amusing is that you can go to the nokings.org website and sign up and place yourself on a list. I mean, I'm sure it's safe, guys. It's not like there's some type of central database being built for every American right now. Please wake up and see what's going on right now. And of course, if you're interested, you can go to nokings.org and look at their partners to see all the organizations that are teaming up with them. Yep, nothing to see here, guys. No deeper agenda going on at all. Now, once again, as Mr. Tinfoil Hat Matt over here, I just find the timing of this all just so perfect. For literally just over a month ago, we had Mr. Golden Dawn signing this executive order strengthening and unleashing America's law. Like unleashing the beast, I guess, but unleashing America's law enforcement to pursue criminals and protect innocent citizens. And of course, when you read this executive order, they tell you exactly what it is. They are unleashing high impact local police forces. And coming from the Legal Defense Fund, we can see right here, they go on to talk about and kind of summarize what this executive order does. So, first off, directs federal resources to promote aggressive policing tactics and further militarize local law enforcement agencies. Oh, you don't say. Number two, provides greater protections for law enforcement officers accused of misconduct. And three, wields threats of possible federal prosecutions for certain activities, including certain diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. And as we can see, I believe point number one is the biggest one, increasing aggressive policing and militarization of local law enforcement, where the executive order increases the provision of excess military and national security assets in local jurisdictions to assist state and local law enforcement, where it also determines how military and national security assets, training, non-lethal capabilities, and personnel can most effectively be utilized to prevent crime. So again, the timing is impeccable. This executive order being signed in late April, and now in early June, we have the beginning of total chaos. Now, this is not just a left versus right issue. They are on the same team. As we can see from Joe Biden before he left office, he put this into effect, the DoD Directive 5240.01, which is the DoD intelligence and intelligence related activities and defense intelligence component assistance to law enforcement agencies and other civil authorities. Try to say that 10 times fast. Where this DoD directive is a set of policies governing the intelligence and intelligence related activities of the Department of Defense, including guidelines for providing assistance to law enforcement agencies and civil authorities with specific procedures for scenarios potentially involving the use of lethal force, requiring high level approval and adherence to existing laws and regulations. And of course, there continues to be more and more coincidences. So, as we know, this week is a big week between the US and Iran nuclear deal. And we just had this yesterday where Iran military on X, they post this right here. And it's just a coincidence that the Iranian flag has the same exact colors as the Mexican flag. Kingdom shall rise against kingdom, and nation shall rise against nation. For those who have an ounce of discernment and can read the writing on the wall, this whole situation sure seems orchestrated, right? So you have ICE showing in force, flexing their muscle, trying to provoke everybody to then protest against them. Okay, so then you have individuals like this right here, a LA council member saying to rioters that they need to step up their attacks amid National Guard deployment. And here is a quote from her: "If they're escalating their tactics, then so are we." Yeah, that's exactly what they want. And that's exactly why this executive order right here was signed in late April. Is also exactly why this company right here is going to continue to grow.
I think in domination. This is a company built for bad times. Bad times mean strong finances internal. Bad times are very good for Palantir because we built.
Straight from the horse's mouth. Their own CEO telling you that bad times is good for his company. I'm not sure about you guys, but it sure seems like more bad times is ahead. And of course, we are going to have to wait and see how everything plays out on June 14th. But one thing is for sure, I would recommend to you guys to stay away from wherever this organization is going to be. And also, please, for the love of all that is holy, do not sign up and put your name on one of these lists. Please use some discernment and wisdom right now during these crazy times. Because remember, the surveillance powers are growing, which obviously, in my own opinion, is ultimately leading to AI governance, surveillance, and enslavement, where you can already see propagandists pushing this agenda. Time to deploy a company's name that I cannot say because I had my account banned the last time I did, to Los Angeles to deal with the illegals. Now, guys, just so you know, that is the trap right there. To use that system against the illegals, against criminals, right? But then in the future, who is going to then classify somebody a criminal or not? Anybody who speaks against this administration could then be deemed a criminal. But please always look at the bigger picture because there's always alternative motives and a deeper agenda at play. Now, with that all being said, I cannot stress to everybody watching this video, if you are not a believer in Jesus Christ yet, then what are you doing? This world is literally decaying right in front of your eyes, going into complete chaos. It is a runaway train to hell. But you can have hope. You can have peace right now by trusting and believing in Jesus Christ, the life, death, burial, and resurrection of the Son of God who died for the sins of the world. His blood cleanses those who believe and trust in him, taking his imputed righteousness. 2 Corinthians 5:21, he who knew no sin became sin on the cross so that we can become the righteousness of God in him. And the way that we become the righteousness of God in him is by faith and trust in him for this perfect gift. And to my brothers and sisters who are saved, redeemed, sealed for the day of redemption, born again of an immortal, incorruptible seed, rest in him right now, okay, guys? Because this world is going to hell in a handbasket. Is that the saying? Yeah, I think so, right? But we are not going there. We continue to look up, realizing that our redemption is drawing near, that everything down here is temporary. This world system is ran by the evil one, by evil principalities, trying to do everything they can to steal your joy, to have you focus down here. But we continue to focus upon the Lord, resting in Him, our identity in Jesus, and walking with the fruit of the Spirit, being transformed and renewed daily, taking every thought captive and resting in the Lord, knowing that He is our shepherd, and that we shall follow Him. He is the mighty warrior, and that He will go forth. So pray for discernment, pray for wisdom during these crazy, deceptive times, and lean upon Him for all understanding. I love you all so much, guys. God bless. Remember, the just shall live by faith.